Herzlich willkommen zurück zu AI The Somnium Files. Wir haben ganz viele Sachen zur Auswahl und naja gut, wenn wir Gerüchte hören wollen, dann müssen wir natürlich ins Marvel gehen, das ist ja wohl klar. Denn wer kennt sich da besser aus als Mama? Bin mal gespannt, ob wir da jetzt wirklich alle durchgehen müssen. Na gut, Marvel am Dienstag.
So that's the situation.
I see. Someone with an injured left leg, huh?
Ja, genau, jemand mit einem verletzten linken Bein. Hast du da irgendwas gehört in der Richtung?
Sorry, no idea.
Damn. I thought you, of all people, would know something.
I am an informant, but really dangerous information doesn't just come rolling in here. But I promise, I'll keep my eye out for anything.
Please do.
And if I find something,
Ja.
you have to take a bath with me.
Ich glaube, nein.
Absolutely not.
Oh, why not?
Because you take up all the hot water.
Genau, deswegen.
That's your issue?
I promise I won't. I'll even take the costume off.
Ja, das ist vielleicht eher das Problem.
It's a costume?
Mm-hmm. And I look good without it.
Ja, ganz bestimmt. Da habe ich auch überhaupt gar keinen Zweifel dran. Mizuki. Die hatten wir
I
ja da
never got to
gelassen.
tell you, but I think she's very cute.
Ja doch, das hast du schon mal so durchscheinen
I could
lassen.
just eat her up.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, sweetie. I only really want to eat men. Date, what are you making me say?
You said that on your own.
Oh, come on. Isn't a gentleman supposed to cover for a lady's slip of the tongue?
Who is the lady Mama is referring to?
Don't ask me.
Weißt du etwas über die neuen Serienmorde?
I've looked into it, but I still don't have anything useful for you. The case is still as fresh as a young man's juices.
What does that mean?
Frag nicht.
I have no idea.
Okay, wir müssen los.
Thanks for the chat, Mama.
Oh, leaving already?
I have an investigation to finish, but I'll be back.
You are so impatient, even though you take your time in bed.
Don't say things like that.
In bed? What is...
Ups, was
You
ist
don't
denn?
need to know. Let's go.
Ein bisschen zu schnell mit Klicken, Entschuldigung. So, wir gehen jetzt zurück zur Karte und ja, als nächstes... Tja... Nehmen wir den Schrein? Nehmen wir den Schrein. Da waren wir schon länger nicht mehr. Wird mal wieder Zeit. Aber das heißt ja, dass Boss auch ausscheidet als Täter in der Hinsicht. Verrückt. Weil sie hat ja kein verletztes Bein.
Huh? Why are we at the shrine? Did you come here to pray that you find the criminal?
No, I don't believe in God.
Wow, how edgy teen of you.
Don't call me a teen. You're 12.
Well, you said that you got the shoulders of a 40-year-old.
That's not even remotely similar.
So why are we really here?
I sometimes come here when an investigation stalls. It helps me think. Sometimes I even solve the case from here. This is a quiet, peaceful little spot in the middle of a violent city. It's calming. It keeps all of the bad thoughts away.
Didn't expect you to be such a poet.
You could at least call me a romantic.
Same thing.
They're not at all the same thing. It's the difference between someone who's frugal and someone who's cheap.
You're stubborn about weirdly specific things.
Ja, mal gucken, ob wir überhaupt irgendwas finden. Ich vermute ja mal nicht. Ah, ich muss gerade mit Schrecken wieder an dieses Pentagramm denken, was wir gemacht hatten in dem einen Somnium. Dein Training.
Coming here reminds me of when I trained you.
Yeah. It's been a while since we came here last.
Aber interessant, dass Dati und Mizuki auch ja, eine Verbindung zu diesem Schrein haben, genauso wie Iris. Und Nummer 89 ist halt schon ja, eine Ähnlichkeit vorhanden.
I have nothing more to teach you. Let us see the results of your training.
Leave it to me!
Begin!
How's that?
Ja, genauso wird es abgelaufen sein.
Well, this is on you.
Hey! What are you two doing?
Mizuki, run for it!
Wait for me!
Eieiei. Die Bullies. Ah, was sind denn die Bullies? Ach, die Rowdies da.
By the
Ne?
way,
Ja, die
whatever
Bullies.
happened to those kids who bullied you?
Oder, ja, die Mobber.
Oh, did I not tell you?
No, you haven't said anything about it. I didn't want to pry.
They stopped bugging me as soon as I threatened to fight back. They targeted some other kids instead. They did terrible things. So I broke all their front teeth.
Jeez.
Hey, since we're here, let's go into the shrine.
I told you, I don't believe in that stuff.
Come on, come on!
Kurzer Moment der Ruhe schadet ja nicht.
What did you ask for?
To leave this boring place as soon as possible. And you?
It's a secret. When you tell people your wish, it won't come true.
Then why did you ask me?
Because if your dream doesn't come true, mine is more likely to.
You're more crooked than a hernia.
Huh? Anyway, where to next?
Raffiniert, die gute Mizuki. Raffiniert. Gehen wir zu Lemniscate. Wir haben ja wirklich keine Anhaltspunkte. Ich weiß auch nicht, wie wir da jetzt irgendeine verletzte Person in Tokio finden sollen. Aber gut, vielleicht gibt es dann irgendwo doch den entscheidenden Hinweis. Vielleicht ja hier. Tja, die Rezeptionistin. Vielleicht hat die ja was gesehen. Haben Sie jemanden mit einem verletzten linken Bein gesehen?
Nope, sorry. But I did see a guy who had legs like a horsehair crab.
What? Sounds horrifying.
Muss das sein? Ups, nee, da wollte ich gar nicht hin. Lass uns mal in Renjos Büro gucken. Das ist vielleicht meine Idee.
Good idea. You might find something important in there.
Mizuki und ich untersuchten Renjos Büro. Aber ich konnte nichts finden, das ein Hinweis sein könnte.
Damn, no hits.
Do not be discouraged. Bad days and sore feet are part of the job.
Time to earn my paycheck, I guess.
Hast du irgendwelche Erinnerungen an Renju?
Sometimes we would talk when I came over to hang out.
What kind of things did you talk about?
Nothing special. The usual.
The usual?
Are you doing well? Have you been eating right?
Ah, so that's the usual.
Gut, viel rausfinden werden wir hier nicht mehr. Die Brüste werden wir mal ignorieren. Und wir gehen... Ja gut, dann gehen wir ins Kühlhaus. Vielleicht gibt es da ja einen Hinweis. Die Blutlache. Wir könnten doch wenigstens die Blutgruppe bestimmen.
This is where Iris and Ota almost got killed, right? It gives me goosebumps.
You scared? That's rare. You need to chill.
You need to get better jokes.
Oh, I understand. Chill, meaning both cold and relax. A pun intended.
Bam.
Don't explain it, it's embarrassing.
Irgendwelche Hinweise?
No, not so far.
Mögen Sie Ihre Arbeit?
Well, I don't dislike it. Of course, depending on the case, sometimes it does get pretty discouraging. But that just makes the job all the more important, right? It means it really makes a difference in the world.
You're a great guy.
You should learn from him.
Do you know why I do this job? What keeps me going?
I heard you became a cop so you could steal underwear from the gym and not get in trouble.
Who told you that? I'll show them trouble.
Die
Oat was
Blutwürste.
down around here, right?
Correct.
The bloodstains there must belong to Ota.
Correct.
No, wait. That's where the polar bear's leg was pierced by the hook.
Stimmt. Bam.
Date, I've analyzed the blood. The bloodstain here is not from a single person. Two different blood types are present. One of them is most likely Ota's. The other...
Hey, do you have DNA forensics on that bloodstain?
Of course, yeah. I already sent it to the lab to be analyzed. I'm just waiting to hear back.
Why are you waiting?
Because that blood is from Ota Matsushida's wound, right? I didn't think there was any need to rush the results.
Tell them we need it analyzed urgently. Highest priority. The culprit's blood is mixed with Ota's.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Ich bin mal gespannt, was da dann rauskommt.
You did it, Date. We're making progress.
Yes!
If this goes well, we can identify the criminal with a single test.
Das wäre ja was.
But it might take some time for the results to come out. No point waiting here. We might as well check somewhere else.
Na dann.
Got it.
Dann gehen wir doch woanders hin. Wir haben ja noch 3, zum Beispiel das Krankenhaus. Tatorte heben wir es mal für den Schluss auf da. Da war er schon so oft.
Mizuki! And Date.
Noch die beiden wieder.
Ota, are you okay?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I don't want to get in your way. I should head home before I cause any more trouble.
No, not at all. You're fine right here.
No, really, I should go. I'm sure that he has more fun with his friends than with me. So...
Na, diesmal spielt sie keine Rolle. Wir wissen ja auch nicht, dass sie da war. Mayumi ging schnell aus dem Raum.
Thanks, Mizuki.
Huh?
You came to visit me, right?
Oh, yeah. Right.
It would be awkward to admit we are only here for the investigation.
Yeah.
Wie geht's dir?
Forget me. Are you okay? You passed out last night.
Ach, wie das nur kommt.
Yeah, I'm fine. I feel much better after a good night's sleep.
It sounded like you were having a nightmare. You kept moaning something about Reika. Reika.
Ach so, stimmt, wir waren ja danach auch noch mal.
Seriously?
Seriously.
When will the day come when Iris is sleeping beside me?
Träum weiter.
My guess is never.
Sehr schön. Kannst du dich an irgendetwas oder hast du dich noch an irgendetwas erinnert?
No, just what I told you yesterday.
All right. You know, if you weren't in the hospital, I would slap you upside the head so hard you start remembering things again.
Like shock therapy?
Whoa, old school. I thought Abyss was more future tech than that.
We are, but if it ain't broke, you can learn a lot from the past.
I see. Maybe you should hit him.
No way.
Ota's pretty energetic for being in bed all day.
He's the type that gets annoying around women.
Gut, die Untersuchung.
So, we still don't know who the culprit is?
If you remember anything at all, please, tell me.
Well, maybe that all depends. If you could get me, say, Tessa's toothbrush, it might jog my memory.
Ja, bitte was?
Are you really gonna do this in front of Mizuki?
It's fine. Mizuki proofreads the light novels I write. I'm sure she's used to it by now.
What are you making her read?
Lots of things, like...
Wait, Mizuki, you don't have to tell him.
Tja, Iris.
Have you heard about Iris? The nurse was talking about her a minute ago.
That she's still in the ICU? Yeah. Apparently the surgery went well, but she hasn't woken up yet.
Hey, Ota. Next time we should fold 1,000 paper cranes to wish that Iris will get better.
Yeah. We could even make her a life-size crane.
That would be a somewhat troublesome gift.
Ota.
I heard that you fought off the killer and saved Iris. That's so cool, Ota. You have a wound of honor.
No, not really. Well, I guess a little. Calling me a hero. It's kind of embarrassing.
I didn't call you a hero.
It is a good thing Iris was saved, but he's still irritating.
Even more irritating than seeing cosplay in public.
Oha. Sollen wir gehen?
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, you two just got here.
It's okay. We saw you. Now we can go.
We already have Ota's testimony. It is unlikely he has any further useful information.
Right.
Where to now, Date?
Let's see.
So viele Möglichkeiten haben wir ja nicht mehr. Dann gehen wir in Sunfish Pocket. Gucken, ob wir an dem Tatort noch irgendwas finden können, aber ich glaube nicht. Vielleicht Blut, aber eigentlich müsste hier mittlerweile alles ausgeräumt sein oder aufgeräumt sein. Ich besuchte das Sunfish Pocket mit Mizuki, wo Renjo getötet wurde. Wieder einmal schaute ich nach irgendwelchen Hinweisen, die wir vielleicht verpasst haben.
I guess it was a waste of time.
Yeah, I didn't find any clues.
So, gucken wir nochmal hier auf die Bar. Aber das sind keine Hinweise. Dann können wir auch gehen.
Yeah, nothing we can do here.
Okay. Unterstreicht so ein bisschen das Stochern im Nebel. Ich glaube, das soll damit ausgedrückt werden. Ich glaube, so die großen Dialoge verpasst man da jetzt nicht, wenn man sie jetzt nicht alle anklickt. Zum Schluss noch Blumenpark.
I remember telling you before that Bloom Park is an important part of my memories. Before it shut down, I came here a lot with Daddy and Mom. They fought a lot. But sometimes they got along. Whenever we were here, it was one of those sometimes days. I remember it clearly. I was just a little girl, but it was so rare to see them laughing together. That's why I remember it so well. I remember riding the merry-go-round like this. Mom was standing right next to me. She was holding me, so I wouldn't fall.
Bist du auch mit Freunden hergekommen?
Other than last Friday? Nope, I haven't. This place has been off limits for almost a decade. Even if it wasn't, I don't think I would want to come back here.
Why is that?
How can I explain it? I guess I just wanted to keep that memory beautiful. I didn't want to ruin it or replace it with another. But in the end, it was replaced with the worst memory possible.
Wo war Renjo, als du auf den Pferden warst?
Daddy was on the outside taking pictures of me and Mom. He was on the other side of the fence with an old camera. Every time we passed in front of him, Mom and I would wave our hands. We sound like a happy family, huh?
He must have gotten good pictures.
No, actually. We tried developing them at the park, but they came out all blurry and out of focus. But Mom wasn't mad or upset or anything. She just started laughing. That might have been the first and last time the three of us laughed out loud together.
Sagen einfach mal nix. Ich sagte nichts, als Masuki vom Pferd stieg. Dann fragte sie mich etwas Seltsames.
Hey, Date, how do you define family?
Define it? You mean like being blood related?
That would mean you and I could never be family. Well, I guess that's okay.
It's okay.
This is what I think. A family is a perfectly ordinary relationship in the most ordinary way.
Huh?
Like, you say, I'm home, and you get a welcome home back. Doing those ordinary things automatically, without even thinking about it, is what a family is. That's why maybe me and Mom and Daddy weren't able to be a family. Our whole lives, we never could be ordinary. Even if I tried my hardest to be normal, it would just be awkward. Eventually, I got tired of trying. I killed them.
What?
I killed Mom and Daddy.
Bitte was? Was sagst du da?
I was never a good girl. I didn't listen to Mom. I couldn't do ordinary things. That's why Mom hit me. And why Mom and Daddy didn't get along. And why they got divorced. Then Mom had to start working. And start doing business with dangerous people. If I was just a good girl, Mom wouldn't have been killed. All of this, is all my fault.
Je.
Why me?
Hey, haven't you had enough?
Why me?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not just you, right? Doesn't every family have a tough time raising children?
Our child is abnormal.
Abnormal?
Ever since she was a baby. No child should cry at night as much as she did. No child should dislike buggy rides that much. No child should ask to be picked up and hugged all the time. She's still abnormal even now. Other children would have learned to clean up after themselves by now. They would be studying, going to bed on time, waking up on time. Yet why is my little girl?
She sounds like a normal kid to me. Maybe the problem isn't with Mizuki. Maybe it's you.
I'm doing more than anyone! Our child is stupid, brain dead, abnormal!
Date, honey, you can't work her up like that.
Tja. Wo ist Masuki jetzt?
Sleeping at home, not knowing that her mother is crying her eyes out because of her.
Ich nehme einen Drink.
You sure you aren't drinking too much, honey? If you pass out, there's no way I can control her.
Was glaubst du?
I think she's loaded. Let her get this off her chest.
Na dann, hören wir uns den Rest der Geschichte an.
I quit my job for that girl. I threw away the career that I built with my own hands. I raised my child at the expense of my own life. But one little slap.
Are you hitting your kid?
There's nothing I can do. I have no choice. I know you should never raise your hand to a child.
Dann mach's auch so.
I know that. But I have a good reason. She doesn't listen to me, so what else am I supposed to do?
What the hell do you mean, what am I supposed to do? That's no reason to hit a child.
So of course she starts crying, and it's so irritating that I have to hit her again to get her to stop. And Mizuki cries and cries some more. Why are you crying? If you're gonna cry, why didn't you just listen to me in the first place? Then I wouldn't have to hit you. Stupid Mizuki. Stupid girl. It's not my fault. Everything is her fault.
Oh, da macht sie es aber auch sehr einfach.
Have you talked to Renju about this?
I'm trying. I'm trying harder than anyone. Why doesn't anyone see that? Why doesn't anyone understand?
Date.
Yeah, I'll talk to Renju about this.
It was my misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
I thought that mothers love their children unconditionally. But some mothers just can't do that. Well, no. Maybe she does love her. But she has a hard time of it. Shoko was never hugged by her mother. Not because her mother wasn't around. She was raised to never develop a sensitivity to affection. No hugs, no piggyback rides, nothing. Maybe that's why she doesn't know how to love Mizuki. When an animal raised in captivity gives birth, sometimes it just doesn't know how to raise its young. It's just like that.
Ich habe ein schlechtes Gefühl, was Shoko angeht.
But that doesn't mean she's blameless in all this. Someone has to put a stop to it.
If I could have, I would have done it a long time ago.
What about counseling?
I did recommend that. She told me, I'm not sick. Why should I go see a doctor? Mizuki is the problem. Mizuki is the sick one.
Vielleicht ist es das Beste, wenn Mizuki und Shoko nicht mehr zusammen sind.
No, Mizuki would never leave Shoko. She wouldn't hear of it. Mizuki and Shoko are practically attached at the hip.
Even with all of the hitting?
Yes. Even if she's abused on a daily basis, even if she's treated like garbage... Maybe. Mizuki is hungry for love. She craves praise and attention and physical affection. She wants it from her mother. That's why she's so attached.
Könntest du nicht das Sorgerecht beantragen?
I have a company now,
Lemniscate.
and we're at a crucial stage of development. I can't take even a single second out of my day to deal with a kid.
Hey, that's your daughter you're talking about. Maybe because you two can't cooperate on raising a child, Shoko is having trouble coping.
That might be it. Maybe this is partially my fault.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it. You two are both awful parents.
Bam. Gut, aber dann haben wir jetzt auch mehr Hintergrund zu Mizuki bekommen und auch warum sie nicht
I
mehr bei
knew
ihren
about the
Eltern
whole
wohnt.
thing. That's why 4 years ago, I decided to start taking care of Mizuki. Mizuki, you did nothing wrong. Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. Not one single thing was your fault.
Gut, und zum Hauptquartier gehen wir dann in der nächsten Folge, würde ich sagen. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Bis dahin.